Another really interesting sort of distinction you made was the idea between a brand and a logo.
Right.
In practical terms, how would you recommend that anybody that's listening can audit themselves? You know, it's fair to say that there'll be instances where people possibly think their brand has greater reach, engagement, perception, positioning than is real. So how do we all step back and go, we're in the logo game, not the branding game? And how do we change that?
First, think of a logo you admire. I've tried this on hundreds of people. Tell me what you pick.
Apple.
Right. No one ever picks the logo of a company they hate. No one ever picks, I don't know, a swastika, because they're not actually thinking about the logo. They're thinking about the brand. They're thinking about how the brand makes them feel. So if you think about Starbucks has one of the worst logos in history. It is a woman half naked with matted hair. Very difficult to draw from memory, but it's great because it reminds you of a brand you care about. And too often we get all up in arms and focused on how do we look, not what do we mean. And if you're spending a lot of time on the surface part, and it gets really bad when you spend $100,000 on a logo and then everyone in your company chimes in and has an opinion, you're hiding from the real work, which is, what is the promise you are making? When I mention your name, what does it do to someone's emotional state? Because all a logo is an identifier. It's a shorthand to remind us of the promises that are about to be made and kept. And one way that I like to talk about this, which isn't in the book, if Nike announced they were opening a hotel, I think you'd have a good sense as to what it would be like to stay there. But if Hyatt or Hilton came out with a brand of shoes, you'd have no idea what it would be like because they don't have brands. They just have logos.